on her bikini.
Here's Dad photographing her with his camera.
Hey, Randall,
Aunt
we need
Bonnie,
to shut that door. That's going to
Aunt
cover
Beth,
her.
Aunt Dell, and Uncle Tom in the
Yeah,
back,
we really
just
do.
having shaved, drinking his coffee, the cup of Morning
Randall,
Joe.
come in quick. It's too cold in here for this baby.
Sorry, Brent. Excuse me.
Okay, I think she's all finished. She's all finished it up. You sit right there, okay? Let's make sure we got your
Kelsey.
on the back.
Kelsey.
Whoa.
Hey, Kelsey.
Whoa, Nellie Bells. Kelsey, she does not like to sit. Okay, stand up. Stand up.
All we can see is Dell's head. You could hold her up for us just a little bit.
Look at here, Uncle Randall.
Kelsey.
Say hi, Uncle Randall.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Uncle Randall. Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Uncle Randall. Oh, say I like this.
Hi. Oh, yeah.
Beth, do you see any soap on her anywhere? No. Do you feel any soap
I
on
don't
her?
see anything on her.
She
Do you,
feels-
Randall?
No.
She feels pretty slicky. She feels like a slicky boy. Not a slicky boy.
Like a little
Just
eel.
lay down on that thing. We'll dry her off down there.
Looks like a member of the KKK with that hood on there.
Oh, oh, oh. Woo. Hi there, sweet girl. Hi there, sweet girl.
Okay, I think enough is enough. Kelsey, we're just going to let you get dressed on your own now, okay?
Okay, Kelsey.
This is outside the front door here at Bonnie and Brent's in Chicksands, England. This is a view of the English countryside as viewed out their front door. This is a rotting cabbage patch across the front. A big seagull flying there in the forefront. This is our Bedford minivan that Brent rented for the occasion. The front courtyard. You can see we've had a very, very heavy frost this morning. Temperature has been relatively nice. And that is the extent of their front yard. Let's go on in the house. Here are the doors. Here's the sign indicating Bonnie and Brent's B&B. Everyone welcome. Let's just open the door and see what we might find. First we come in to the opening foyer, the slick staircase going upstairs. I've already been up there. Come on in here to the kitchen. The fridge that was imported from America. Here's the fridge that the English wanted them to live with. And here's Aunt Bonnie, all ready for church. That's an interesting hairdo. Interesting hairdo.
The latest thing in England people, she's so cute, Kelsey. You're
And
so
here's
cute.
Aunt Beth doting over Kelsey once more. Aunt Kelsey has a new dress on.
That her Aunt Dale made her.
Ooh, that's a pretty dress.
Say
That's a
thanks,
pretty
Uncle Randall.
dress.
I think it's very pretty, my
Here's
own
dear old
self.
Dad eating his cereal. Heavy bananas.
Heavy on the bananas.
This obviously is the dining room, and Uncle Tom has now reconstructed the living room.
Converted back into a living room after becoming a bedroom last night. Bonnie, I found our washcloths. They're over here in our suitcase.
Kelsey is. She's in her little snuggle bunny buggy. Wave to the camera. Randall, there's a camera. Randall, see the peacock?
Well, looky there. Peacock is our guide. He's taking us up to the castle.
He's doing the peacock strut.
He really likes Kelsey. Okay. This is the Rose Garden at Warwick Castle.
This is the rock garden, and it is dangerous and strictly forbidden to climb on the rocks.
Although you did.
No, I went up the steps.
I see.
Strictly forbidden to play on those rocks because it's dangerous. Right where Dylan and John always go.
Inside Warwick Castle. Check these rhododendrons out. Is that going to be big or what? This was built even before I was born. This is from high atop one of the watchtowers at Warwick Castle. That used to be the moat. They've diverted the water out of it now. But he could pretty well see. That's a church we haven't been to, but in the middle of every little village is a church like this. Now, we're going to head up the steps here and go up into a higher tower. Okay, I'm almost to the top. Boy, that was straight up. Here's Dale. Here's Dale.
Hi, darling!
Let's look over the rail. Down there's little Kelsey
Uncle
Beth.
Randall's taking your picture. You're just a fine pink spot.
I'm going to tell you something.
We just came up 250 steps.
They could see anything they wanted to see. For Larry and Cliff and all your history buffs, the river down there is Avon. Yes, we're real close to Stratford on Avon. We'll be going there next and keeping you in touch. Those little English cottages. All their houses look like this. It's no joke. Notice the green moss growing on everything. See this guy? I'm focusing on some green moss here. It grows everywhere because it rains every day and is constantly wet and yucky and foggy like you see now. The picture outside the castle. Beautiful grounds. Cliff, by the way, I'm going to bid on trimming these yews next year. I think you could probably finish them all in a day or so. Alright, here you want to see a yew? Here's a yew. I'm predicting 35 feet tall. Well, there's my wife. You can get some idea. These are all rhododendrons over here. A massive display of rhodies. All the signs say keep off the grass, but hey, when we're playing Tommy Tourist, we can do what we want. Panning the English countryside. Over the River Avon. Check out the swans down there in the river. Up to the Castle Warwick. Kind of reminds you of the Hound in the Baskervilles, doesn't it? Ooh. Some type of gardens over there. And here's Kelsey. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. That a girl. See, my nose is red and I'm freezing to death. Mwah. Here we are in some little garden here. In the middle is a beautiful fountain featuring the Warwick Castle rose that was christened by Lady Diana. And there's my old friend the peacock. We've got peafowl all over the place. He's fixing to show us something. Come on. Here we go. You're on NBC. Come on, peacock. Displaying all his finery. Another one right over there, and another one right over there. This is some type of really, really ugly boxwood in the middle, lined with an ugly boxwood hedge, roses, and then tree roses of the same variety. And this is a yew hedge with roses in the middle of a different variety. Two mass. Notice the little inset there. That's neat. And then here is a prettier variety of boxwood. Looks very similar to our American boxwood, with some type of funky perennial in the middle. I'm sure that blooms and looks really nice. That's an interesting design in this bed right here. More roses, and then the topiaries that need sharing. It's a pretty simple garden. Still in the garden. I hit the wrong button. Kelsey's nose is red as Bonnie's. It's an inherited trait. Here we are in an English cafe entitled Catherine the Cook. Dell is...
Catherine Elizabeth Chef.
I knew it was something English. Dell is having tea and coffee. She asked for tea and cream. She asked for scones. And they were out.
Sorry, we're out of scones, ma'am. Pot of tea.
This is to illustrate
Real cream.
my glass here. This is... I ordered a large Coke. And it was in that glass right there, and I also said I would like ice with it, and they put me 3 cubes of ice in a small little deal there. Typical. We are in the town called Stratford on the Avon, and we're getting ready to go to William Shakespeare's birthplace as soon as Kelsey is full. We'll be back in a minute. I need to show the selections from the bakery.
Here, I'm talking to you.
No way.
Would you explain what's in this pie right there?
We've got tuna, cheese. Have you got cucumber?
I was just trying. I had that.
This one?
Yes,
Chicken and mushroom.
Chicken and mushroom, just like a pot pie, a pup.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Here we are at William Shakespeare's birthplace. Dell wanted me to take lots of pictures here for Betsy. This is where it all began, Betsy. This is the portico, the little hole where Juliet sings Romeo. Only kidding, only kidding. You can see the town is quite quaint. There's some construction going on the right. Here is the Royal Shakespearean Theatre. As you can see, now showing one of his later works, The Wizard of Oz. And the Swan Theater, they have winter visitors on show. We're walking by. Here is the Dirty Duck Pub, which undoubtedly was one of the many hangouts of William in his earlier days. Over here we see the famous river. What's that car? What's that car? And just noticing all around, there's tons of these. I guess those are ravens. Tons of these ravens all around. I guess that's where he got the line "Quoth the Raven nevermore" when he wrote his famous play "The Raven." We are in historic Stratford-on-Avon. There's the William Shakespeare Hotel, one of his favorite places to stay. His house is just right around the corner. Notice the chemist sign. He's a dispensing chemist. That means he's a druggist. And let's see. Yeah, right here is where Pizza Hut, the original Pizza Hut in the 15th century. This building.
That's where young William liked to take young Anne Hathaway on their date.
Yeah, William and Anne ate many pizzas in their deep pan pizza. Just up from Pizza Hut here this is Harvard House, the home of John Harvard. founded Harvard University. This is where he was born. He and William used to get together and talk about studying William's poetry.
Put her undershirts over here.
Yeah, I missed it this morning. Because those two blankets can come off.
Did you have a good day at work?
It was great.
Oh, good. Can you give us a big salute there? All right.
Thank you.
Was that a brisk little ride home in the bicycle?
Very brisk, very brisk. Quite nippy. But I'm glad to be home.
Well, good. Well, we're just kind of checking out the house. We just put baby
I'm out of
Kelsey in.
uniform, as you can see.
Oh, you sure are. Okay, now we're going into the dining room. This room is great. Yeah. This room is just great. Big, huge, there's a pretty piece of furniture. And outside, this is where the big picture window is. And you can see the courtyard outside.
Did you have any trouble?
So here we are in the living room. And here's Randall. Okay. Randall, I just punched the red button.
Own them upstairs, Cardiff, who needs seeing to. Not to mention your very own them upstairs up there in Scotland.
Day one of the big trip. We've got a lively group here.
Scottish sports scene. Scottish sports scene is a parochial, amateurish, football-dominated. You, one. Use subtitles when
Everybody's
interviewing
making
Scottish
themselves
football managers.
comfortable.
That's tricky. They can in Scotland, where it's not much use, Mrs. B, but in Wales or Northern Ireland, they can't do subtitles unless they take them from here.
Dale's finishing up her book. Or did you finish?
Again, tricky
Not
outside
yet.
England. I don't know that any of the religions have an alarm. And three, give a warning before Joshua.
And the rest of us, of course, are having their evening snack.
He frightens my children. He could be just the person to settle the regional heads of TV. And incidentally, Scotland, not only
Round the camera for Daddy.
upstairs reviews some of the best programs,
Round
it
the camera
also
for
can't
Daddy.
feel their own back here.
BBC Two, Sunday, 15th of January, 9:10 p.m. New Stop Shop, when Hardy talks about her paintings.
Alec Greenlaw of NXT, on the other hand, what Ghostbusters done by my 3.5-year-old grandson, Aaron. We feel it's superior to anything shown on the new Scottish art programme. The Williams is afraid them upstairs Scotland will probably be inviting Aaron to take part in a 10-part series. And just before them upstairs in boring old here,
Hey, she knows to look right at the
I know
camera
where the
now.
camera is. You know where the camera is, don't you? Ready up?
Yes, Sam, and in the summer when you were asked, you said it would be better. Sorry,
I don't watch
the
me like
latest
it.
ETA
Dumb show.
is now
But I knew that she was pregnant and she was going to have this baby. And then I read in the magazine
Now,
that
a steady stream
they
of
couldn't work out a way.
And here we are at Oxford. We're on the street corner here. Ready for a day of sightseeing. Kelsey looks ready to go. We don't know what this building is, but it's supposed to be something famous.
Tower House.
The Tower House?
See right over there.
Okay. And the big thing about it is the famous clock. And here we we are in Laura Ashley's. This is the favorite stop of everyone. Looking for those bargains. Looks like Dale's found one over there she can't do without. And we've got more deliberation. We're still here at Laura Ashley's. The bargains are there to be had. Everyone's discussing what good deals they can find here. And they have kind of an interesting decor. It looks like it's outside of a building. We are at Dillon's bookstore with the 3 famous Dillon girls. Here we are inside the courtyard of one of the colleges here. This particular one was founded back in the 1200s. We're in the inner courtyard. And this is some kind of famous theater here. Friendly looking figures up front.
Yeah, we got a great picture.
Here we are. This is just another one of the scenes here in Oxford. Can't even get in this building completely. Just have to take a sweep of it here. And here we are at Stonehenge. And you can hear the wind blowing hard. It's cold out here. That wind going. And these are supposed to be about the time of 2000 BC or somewhere around there, I think. Maybe older. And here's a little different angle. And if we look real close, we can see a couple of the ancient druids off in the distance there. And one last shot, you can see somebody standing up there and kind of get a better idea maybe of the size. Here's Kelsey in her first bunk bed. Doesn't look like she's going down for her nap though. And who is that? Who do we suppose that is? She's peeking over, wondering what we're doing. Where did she go? Where is that Kelsey? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Hi. 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 There she popped up again. Here she is. She's sleeping on the top bunk. The top bunk. She's got the best bed in the house. She's up out there at her lookout tower, and she's scoping things out there. Back down for a little bit. And here we are in the Cotswolds. And of course we look at the Sweetmeats shop first. And they're scoping out things, the latest English toys.
We've just entered a new town, and of course Bethel and Bonnie are checking out the bakery to see whether or not this town is worthy of us staying and watching.
And even Kelsey looks pretty interested, but not too much. And we're here on the water now.
Well, that is a white duck.
And we can see down the river here all the different bridges and the ducks on the water. And then if we turn around the other way on the bridge, you can see there's houses on either side along with shops.
We'll get one out here.
And here are some of the lovely English Bonnie lasses.
Say hi to the camera, Kelsey. Say hi, Daddy. You like the ducks?
Okay, are ready for steel?
And we see Englishman Tom here in his action photo stance.
Working quite hard.
And we see one of the natives here in the window waving at us, telling us to come in and have one of their cream teas.
Not pressurized or whipped. It's the authentic Cornish clotted crepe. So, okay, this is what you get. Pot of tea. That's not supposed to be this. Just their regular tea. 2 homemade scones, butter, strawberry jam, and Cornish clotted cream for £1.80. Then you get all these different teas.
Here we are in the tea shop. We're biding our time here. Kelsey's about to explode. Tom's got her calm down here for a moment. And Randall over there is dreaming about sausage, beans, and chips. And Queen Bonnie has her scepter. And then we have the 2 laughing twins here.
Getting ready to experience high tea.
High tea.
In Burton on water.
And after going through several techniques, we're finally down to this one. It's working, at least for the moment. Is that a happy girl or what? Here we are at the end of the day after our weekend trip. Trying to recover. See, the men are hard at work while the women are doing the dishes in the kitchen. It's been a rough day on everybody. And here they are doing the dishes while the men are hard at work.
In that water getting mad. Bonnie, do you have a scraper? Here's some more and more. Well, we need. This is disgusting right here. Yes. Like this kind of thing. Yeah, do the job.
And they've got things well in hand here.
Yeah, we had lots of help from those husbands tonight. Yeah, we really appreciate all the help those husbands gave. Really? Of course, mine's used to giving me lots of help. He's always in here in this kitchen going, what kind of things? That's his job, is to go lay on the couch and go to sleep. Oh, it's summertime over. Well, the TV's calling.
And now we know the true story.
I'd like to go ahead and say for the record that Kelsey, I'm not doing this on my own volition. My wife is making me do this, so
I'll cover up the private part.
when you grow up, just understand that I didn't do this on my own, okay?
She's so cute though. She's so pretty. She's got on her bikini.
Here's Dad photographing her with his camera,
Hey, Randall, we
and
need to shut
Bonnie,
that door. That's gonna make it too
and
cold for
Beth.
her.
Aunt Dell, and Uncle Tom in the
Yeah, we
back,
really
just
do.
having shaved, drinking his coffee, the cup of Morning
Randall,
Joe.
come in quick. It's too cold in here for this baby.
Hi, Miranda. Oh, say I like this.
Oh, yeah.
Beth, do you see any soap on her anywhere? No. Do you feel any soap
I
on
don't
her?
see anything on her. Do you, Randall?
She feels pretty slicky. She feels like a slicky boy. Not
Like-
a slicky boy.
Like a little eel.
Just lay down that thing, will dry her off.
Looks like a member of the KKK with that hood on there.
Dress on your own now, okay?
Okay, Kelsey. Hey, girl.
Hey, thanks. I'll get autographs later.
All done. You see Randall's beautiful feet there. Got a little toe jam in there, the left toe there, but it's okay. Speaking of feet, get a load of these things over here.
They breathe on their own.
Skeletor feet. And here we are. This is this is one of the new styles in to hit Nashville right now. The whole technique for that humid environment.
That's astroventilation.
This is modeled by Mr. Randall Wilcher. And of course the star of the show, Miss Kelsey Beth Nicholas, in her Sunday wear dress.
Sunday best.
This is the one made by her aunt, Aunt Dale Wilcher. Notice the fine stitching techniques. And Kelsey doesn't care much about the techniques, but she does think the dress tastes good when she crams it in her mouth.
Tommy, you